Three of us.
There's three of us today. And we are live, I think. Hopefully, we might be live on.
Rashina, it's always TBD. We're always like,
You're
is
like,
it working?
It could be live. Hopefully, it's live on Instagram.
I'm frozen.
All the things. We're YouTube living. We're Instagram living. We're just trying all the things.
She's doing the most at all times, honestly.
At all. Okay, let's start. Hi, everyone, and welcome back from the sidelines with Coach Shayain. I have one extremely special guest and then one repeat star who, at this point, should be just a full-time employee of the
podcast. Unpaid employee.
Send your invoice, bud. Send your invoice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a lot of amazing topics to go through today. But before we start, I wanted to introduce Rashina, who, all disclaimer, is also a very dear friend of mine. But she is a badass in her own right. All things social media and marketing, WTA, US Open, USTA, a little trinkle into the Disney world. She's done it all. If you want to know how to grow your channel, DM her, I guess.
DMs are wide open for business and for a husband as well. If you're out there, just for live, you might as well. DMs are open.
Wait, what is your handle? What's your handle?
On Instagram, it is SHBINA3.
Okay.
Well, we'll add it in the description notes.
I think that's it.
You're like, DMs are open, but I don't know the handle exactly.
That is correct. SHBINA3.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll add that in the description notes. If you are joining us via Spotify or any kind of podcast, yay, very exciting. I figured that out 2 days ago.
I was going to say you figured that out, but like, great. Okay, I didn't know we were doing all that, but perfect.
Well, you know what? We don't know what we're doing, but we're trying all the things. So if you're listening, I will tell you at the very end, we are going to talk quite a bit about the Olympics and fashion, and I'm going to share my screen. So if you are on Spotify, you can click the video button and watch that part of it. But if you get a chance, also you can go onto YouTube and catch what we're talking about there. So apologies in advance for all of you listening. We are going to share screen. Okay, so let's just get right into it. If you don't know, also my brother, Behmann, I call him Bun. You can't. That's fine. And then if you don't know Rashina's middle name or her birth date either, you can't call her Sheena. So those are the rules of the podcast because you're going to hear me say Bun.
Set it straight.
Let's put the law down first. All right, so let's start with what we're going to talk about today. Should the women's WTA make it a 5-setter for the women? Should Lewis and Kim K a real thing? Let's talk Milan, all things fashion, Olympics. What are we looking forward to? And then we always end with, what kind of sports and what are we up to this weekend or during the week? So let's start with the first one, which, Rashina, you are the master, and I want to hear your brains and your thoughts behind it. I'm sure the debate's been going on for a long time in all things women's tennis, if they should have the majors go to 5 sets. If you can give us some BTS from like whispers, if the women have you heard if they're for it, they're not for it? Like, what's the energy and the vibe with that?
I am not aware of the whispers. I try to keep myself out of the whispers, but I think as a personal, I don't like the 5-setters for women. If you think about even for the men, for the ATP, they are 3-set matches all across. And one thing from a marketing standpoint, from the WTA standpoint, where, you want to get away from calling I know that we call the Grand Slam the majors, but like there are major tournaments that happens all the time outside the Grand Slams and they play 3-set matches. And so I don't see how a 5-set match would work within a Grand Slam. I think that you would have to add another week and spread out the matches. Because you think about even with a men's, I'll use the US Open for example, just because I have personal experience working there. A night match is consistent. It consists of a men's match and a women's match. And sometimes those second matches don't start until like 10, 11 p.m.
Oh my God, yes.
So if
I was awake for the Carlos match that was long, that was like 2 a.m. or something crazy.
Yeah, and even for Australian Open, like you had 2 5-set matches, one that was like a little over 3 hours, and then one that was almost it was 5.5 hours, and so
Crazy.
you're like, I just think it's too much tennis. That is too much tennis.
It's
Threes
too
out
much
it's too
tennis.
much.
Also,
I feel
the
like
athlete. Can I just like the athlete is being like pummeled, their body's being kind of destroyed with that much tennis, right? Like with
yeah,
that
I
much
mean, of course, their knees, their
force,
shoulders. That's what they're. I mean,
everything.
that's why in the off season they're all just grinding it out to make sure that they can stamina wise do a five setter because the year starts with bang Australian Open. So like
Yeah.
if you have to go five, then you have to have the capacity to do it. Is for like a diehard tennis fan, is it too much tennis? I sat on that couch with this broken ankle for those 5 hours and 27 or 23 minutes. I mean, I
Mm.
was I was eating it up only because it was a bit dramatic, right? Like he got cramps and he got a massage and he's like throwing up on his towel in the comment. It was just like I don't know. It is too much tennis. I don't it is too much tennis, but I did really enjoy it. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
But for the women, I don't care to see them. Is that bad to say? I don't care to see the women for 5.5 hours. That's gonna cancel me all the way through.
Wow, you really
But
went there.
Wow, you
Okay.
I
did.
went
I
Yeah.
don't care to see either one go 5.5.
there. I watched the French Open with
Like,
Sinner and with Carlos. That was 5.5 hour one. I watched that full thing too, like
I
a psycho.
I just don't see how it works from a not resource standpoint, just from a logistical standpoint.
You know what? I
Like,
agree with you on that one.
because Australian Open, it's already and US Open, it's already through 3 weeks because you have the fan week and then you have the 2 weeks of the tournament. And so you're basically gonna you would have to add in at least another week, maybe 3
It's a good
days.
point. I never thought of it that way, but from like a sports events logistics space, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that
mean,
makes a lot
I
more sense.
guess that's more money. That's more opportunity for revenue and more people to be able to experience it, but I just think that would be that's a lot. Like
That's a lot. It's also exhausting for the ball kids, for the umpire,
mhm.
for like staff working, like just being there. Think about people cleaning
Listen.
the arena after. That's a lot
Yeah.
of manpower. Yeah, you're good point. Security that's working. I guess people don't think about. We're looking at the athletes. Like I'm just zoned in on watching Carlos for five
Yeah.
and a half,
Yeah.
but like the behind the scenes of running a tournament, all very valid points.
Yeah,
Mm.
because working for the US Open, like I moved to New York for 24 days
That's
essentially
ridiculous.
because you have like 2 days like leading up to it that you come there. You basically move into the hotel, right? So it's your room. This is your house for those 3 weeks. So yeah, and then do you go to kind of what Roland Garros does, and now you only have one night match and it's a men's match, and so they've gotten some
Mm.
criticism. They've gotten some negative feedback and criticism for only showcasing men
Men, huh?
for
Never thought
their
about
night match, on their main stadium. So, yeah, it's a lot. I think they would have to really look at changing the way you, run the event if you were to go that way.
Mm.
I was listening to I don't know how old it was. It didn't maybe it was from this year that Jessica Pagula had said that she's like I don't want it to go to 5 sets. Like and she also said I don't even care to watch any tennis for that long. So she was like very like on
I
your
love
point as well. And she's like
Yeah.
the player, which is the lols of the whole thing. And she was just like also I agreed with this point of hers, which was it's more cutthroat. Like you can't drag it out. So her point was
Mm.
the better player who has the longer stamina or whatever that is, they
Mm.
can drag it out. And they so Djokovic, how did he come back eight times? This
Yeah.
man has come
Yeah.
back from being down 2 sets.
Right.
Is not only mentally but physically he can just gear that on and do that. So her point was like she just was like a hard no. So, in my opinion, I guess this just do you think it should be a vote that the players do, or should it be tournament based?
It's probably a combination of both. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely player first, but the Grand Slams, they operate outside of the WTA and the ATP. So
They're their own entity.
they're their own entities. Now they work very close with the WTA and ATP to make sure that the players are happy
Mm.
and satisfied. And so 9 times out of 10, if the players disagree with something, they're going to abide by it. Outside of the mixed doubles, which actually was successful.
Hmm.
Yeah, players were
Mm.
not happy about the mixed doubles and how that set up because it took away from um like double specialists who typically play like
Oh,
later.
yeah.
It took away from them being able to make money. And so yeah, but I mean, it was mixed doubles was a hit at the US Open this year. It was broadcast live on ESPN in like prime time spot. So
Did Ben Shelton play in the mix?
I mean, it was all the top players. I mean,
Right, they
Ben,
were in it, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, it was. I mean, yeah, it was you had like the top 20 players that were
Oh,
able to
right.
be a part of it. So, and that was what was attractive for mixed doubles. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
It seemed more fun. It seemed more exhibition-y, right? Like that was
It
the one.
was.
Yeah.
Because they changed the rules. The rules were different.
Right.
Yeah, the rules were way different. I can't even begin
Yeah.
to tell you, but they were different.
Right. I
Okay,
remember
Yeah.
that.
well, that's fun. Do you think they're gonna keep like they're gonna do it again because it was successful? They're gonna try like gonna keep doubling down on it?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that, probably some of the tournaments, probably some of the WTA and ATP sanctioned tournaments will probably look to start to do something similar to gain more, attention around like, right now, like, the WTA, they're in the Middle East playing tennis, they're going into a WTA 1000 right now. We have, where are they now? Abu Dhabi, and then going into Doha. So there's tennis being played 50, 48
So
weeks out of the
crazy.
year.
I know, that is
48 weeks out of the year. So there's a lot of
that's too
opportunity.
much tennis. Also, I feel like a lot of like the players, the pressure for them to show up. I've seen that I would say the top 10, most of them have said that they're not playing in any of those tournaments. They've all
Mhm.
kind of backed out. I've seen everyone's sorry, won't be able to make it and stuff. But in a way, I kind of like that selfishly for the younger players who are trying to get their points and come up to their ranking so they get like maybe a chance to win the bigger prize or kind of showcase more their skill and get their
Yeah,
confidence up in those smaller points wise tournaments.
yeah,
So I'm not mad at the like I saw Jessica Pegula is not going. I saw Alcaraz like bowed out of like a couple of them. They're also exhausted because
yeah,
they've gone so far in the tournament. So it's fair.
and they have points to give up. So,
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
most of the players, they like when I, had an opportunity to speak with like Coco Golf, her team, um, back in November, her schedule for 2026 was already laid out. What tournament she was going to, what tournaments like yeah, like it's already laid out.
Done.
So because like okay, and I didn't perform well at India. Well, everyone's going to go to Indian Wells, but I'm going
We
to use
will.
Indian Wells. That's a major tournament for the US to kick off the US. But they know how well they did, and they know that they need to get their like whatever their last year's result or above, depending on what their goal is. So I'm assuming for like a top 10 player, you're going to play in every tournament that you played in last year,
That
and
you
Mhm.
did well.
you defend those points so that you can make it to Riyadh in November.
Right. Okay,
So yeah, so
cool.
you already know, okay, for Rashina, I at Roland Garros, I only made it to the second round. I got to play, and I need to at least get to the third round, or at
Round.
least get to the second round, so that I can keep my points.
And also
Hmm.
for big players like Coco, they need to have everything planned because brands need to have their outfits and all that stuff pre-planned
Absolutely.
so far in advance. And that's stuff
Yep.
people don't even think about. So, I mean, the teams at New Balance are already designing her Wimbledon stuff. It's probably already designed, like it's,
Yep.
and kind of done and fitted. So it's like, because now the looks and all those things are also such a big part of the game where they
Huge
Oh
piece of it.
weren't before.
Huge piece of it. You see, she
yeah.
just dropped a perfume with Miu Miu.
No,
Oh, I
that's
Yeah.
haven't seen
so
it.
Yeah, she just dropped,
It
Coco
showed
just
my
dropped it.
feed.
So yeah, and I'm loving how the women are starting to um be partnered up with luxury brands.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm a big
Sabalenka with Gucci, and she did her press conference in her Gucci shades. I was like, "You go,
Yeah,
girl, go
yeah,
off."
yeah, it's great. It is
I
great.
do love that. Okay, so let's end all things tennis with like a really fun story. Um, I don't know how to say her name, Rashina, but Alexandra, you said it's Eala?
Iala. Mm-hmm.
Eala from the Philippines. She's super cute. Well, I don't know her,
Mm-hmm.
but she just
She
looks
is.
super cute. She comes off super cute on TV and
Yeah.
very humble and just thankful and grateful from, coming from the Philippines. And she just understands. She's like, she knows that she's in a very blessed
Mm-hmm.
situation. I think she came up through the Rafa Academy,
Yeah.
from like what
Yeah.
I remember.
Yep.
So she obviously showed up on my feed, and she lost the first set, won the second set, and the third set she was down 4-0.
Yeah.
Behmann. If
Wait,
you
what
were down,
what tournament? Do you know?
this is the Doha one or the
It was
Abu
Oh,
Dhabi
right.
or whatever.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're down 4-love, Bun, what are you doing right now?
I'm
What's your
like,
game time plan?
let's just like quickly finish this. I'm tired.
You're giving up on
Like,
4-love?
let's just shut
Where's
it
your
down.
Djokovic mentality? What the
I know.
hell?
I think
No.
it depends on
See,
how much
Bun,
energy you have. Like, what do you have left? Like, if you can really muster up the mental capacity to conquer the hill, then sure. But sometimes I'm like, think if you're exhausted, like, what are you gonna give?
I mean, she
You're
was in the third. It was third set though, so it
yeah.
was kind of do or die.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, a funny story. My
This
tennis
is your
match
lead, right,
today,
Rashina?
me and Ashley, we played doubles, and we were in the second set, and we were down for love, and came back
Today.
and won today. We came back and won
No.
7-5,
Okay.
and basically, you just like 1 point at a time.
Yeah.
So we were down for love, and then we were down 4-3, and we were like, they're
Oh,
rattled. And then we were
Lord.
down 5-3, and we were like, okay, well, we got to win. And Ashley looked at me. She said, we have to win 7-5. I said, all right, let's go.
Oh.
It was just a game time focus mode. So here's
And
my question to you, Rashina, because it just happened to you like an hour before you jumped on this podcast.
yeah,
So you guys were down for love. What changed? Was it just like we just gotta get it in? Are we changing like strategy? Like, hey, they're not good short. Let's give it to them short. Are you thinking strategy, or are you just like no unforced errors?
it was no, we were hit the ball back, get the ball back, build a
Just get it
point,
in.
1 point at a time. Like, because we won the first set 6-4, but we were like up 3-love on them, and then won it 6-4. And it was windy. It was so windy. So like the ball, and we were playing on clay, so the ball was like shoo, and so
Yeah.
like you would go to swing at a ball and just like miss it. It was just like miss it. So yeah, so we like switched up some things. We would show them new looks. We started to be a little bit more aggressive at the net, like just to have like a presence there, because me and Ashley, we can both put the ball away. And so it's just like you're like 1 point at a time. But I can only imagine being down for love with no partner.
That is
By
No
yourself.
partner. You're in
No
your head.
partner. You're by yourself. Like,
You gotta
yeah.
find that thing in you, to be like, I got that mind shift. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
we gotta give her kudos.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I
She
she
is
won her doubles.
Yeah, she and Alex Eala, she is incredible. She is very sweet. I met her actually 2 US Opens ago. I met her in the player area, and she was looking to qualify. And so she was in the qualies. And when I tell you, the Filipino crowd was like out, and they even
We
now,
have a
even
big
in Abu
population
Dhabi,
here.
even in
Yes.
Abu
Oh, yeah.
Dhabi,
Yeah.
people like
We'll
they
fly
had
in.
never seen that type of attendance for a match before.
Wow. I just got
I'm-
goosebumps. That's so
Me too. My whole
cool.
body has goosebumps because we grew up with a big Filipino population here in
Yes.
Vancouver in high school.
Yes.
So like we know, and they're like very religious, super nice, family-oriented
Loyal.
community, just kind,
Yeah.
loyal, just willing to help you. Like whatever you needed, they were willing to help
best.
you. So
Yeah.
I could already tell the way she speaks, and they're just humble
Yeah.
people.
She was,
So
so sweet.
right, sweet. So when I saw her, the Filipino community, I would post all the time, and I get so many DMs from all the the locals here,
Yeah.
like cheering her on. So Brazilians also
Yes.
crazy
I was
fans.
gonna
Oh,
say. I
man.
was gonna
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Say it.
Dia
Crazy
Haddad
fans.
Maya, I remember for the US Open account, like we had like a Bia shot that like was a really nice shot. And we just posted it and it like went viral. And we were like, what? Why on Twitter? We were like, why? And then it was like,
The
that Brazilian
Brazilian.
that
Yeah.
Brazilian crowd.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
So the Davis Cups happens this weekend in Vancouver. It's Canada versus Brazil. I cannot wait to see how insane the
Oh.
fans are. So I'm really, really excited. We get to go on Saturday, Bun and I. And a fun little thing, tomorrow we're going to be in the media center at the Davis Cup. So we'll do
Ooh.
like a half an hour live from there to just, talk about all things Davis Cup, educate people about it if they don't know what it is, and just enjoy the moment of like being over there. So you guys from the sidelines get the
Listen,
opportunity to be there.
I love like going like the Billie Jean King Cup. That's the women's
Mhm.
equivalent. Like those team events, I love it because it's so like non-tennis environment, and like you're loud. They have like gadgets on the sidelines. You have your team behind you and they're cheering for you. It's just a different environment and different atmosphere. I remember when I first went to a BJK Cup and I was like, oh, so they're like, yeah. And so
Yeah, they're
it's
like in
really
it.
so yeah, I love like the Davis Cup whenever you can get to those type of team events. It's a good intro for people who have never been to tennis
Yeah.
been to a tennis
So we're
match.
excited to be there. We
Nice.
got people in the chat.
Oh, people in the
Um,
chat.
Yeah, people in the chat.
We got your
Ashley
tennis
Turner
partner.
is here. Your tennis partner.
Oh, my tennis partner.
Your winning tennis partner would
Where-
like
She's
to join us at the
she's
media
saying-
center at the Davis Cup. And I was like, yeah,
I was
you
like, yeah,
better
come
be
on
there.
down, come to Vancouver, let's do it. And
Oh.
Samantha's online. Woo, Samantha, we see you. Okay, swiftly, because we're already 22 minutes in. My
Oh
brother
my
already yelled
gosh.
at me.
Okay, we got to move it along.
He said you do too much. Okay, we're moving on. So second segment is Did You Know? And this is a little bit more golf related. So if you didn't know, that's the whole point of this segment, for me to educate you a little bit about it. So Live Golf. So Rashina, actually, we can tie this into tennis. PIF has been a newer, I would say, bigger sponsor of like women's tennis, and has been probably giving tons of money to tennis in general, but mostly women's tennis. And I do remember, and you can correct me, that they had given like a big lump sum for like moms and women to maybe like have kids and come back. Is that correct? Do I have
Yes,
that right?
the PIF maternity fund. Yes.
Yeah, which I love. So they're trying to really come into especially golf and live. They're quite heavy in that, and also like women's tennis. So let me give you a little bit about Live Golf. Live Golf, their season has just started. They're also in Saudi right now playing. So before the Live Golf players, when they left the PGA Tour, the biggest thing that was the problem was they didn't have world ranking anymore. So if you don't have world ranking, you can't play in the majors. Do either of you know what the 4 majors are in golf?
The Open?
Fun. The Open.
The UK. Masters. Sheena, go.
No, those were my 2.
Listen, exact same in tennis, same words. Sheena, you work for them.
Oh, the US Open. Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
US Open?
Yes,
US
yes.
Oh, that
Open.
wasn't okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
no.
Open is based out of out of
In
Europe.
UK.
And see,
Yeah.
I was thinking the US Open as
Yes.
the Open.
Yeah, no, okay. The
Okay.
US Open, Open
Mhm.
Masters.
And the fourth is
We know it.
We do.
PGA Championship.
PG
All right. So they
okay.
didn't have access. They didn't have access. What happens is when your world rankings disappear, because PGA Tour gives you ranking and other tours give you ranking, just like in tennis, gives you points. When that disappears, you can't participate in majors and other tournaments. So Live, because they were not they were having tons of fights with everyone. So let's just be positive. They now have received world ranking. So their players like the John Rahms and just like Bryson DeChambeau and the top, I would say the guys that have won tons of majors, they should be really happy because their rankings have kind of like disappeared, but now they're going to be able, pardon?
Like the ranking is transferred over? Not really.
So no, they get their points count. They get ranking now. They get to be part of the world ranking. So that was a big news that came out of LIV, which is very exciting for the players. I'm sure the tournament. And this is one of those Scott O'Neill. If people don't know, he's a new CEO. He comes from a massive like NBA background. I've heard only amazing things about him. I've never actually met him, but we were in the league the same time. But amazing person. I've heard he's really good. He's very fair. So looking forward to seeing all the great things he's doing. He has changed the LIV Tour a little bit. It used to be a 54 day tournament, so they had to have an extra day in order to get world ranking. Which, you know what, I'm sure the players don't mind that part. So that's my LIV update for all of you out there. And their season has started. So you can, in Canada, we can't watch it. I think in America, it's on Fox. I don't know if it's on Fox, so don't quote me. But in the UK and in Europe, I think TNT got the rights to it. So now they're finally on TV. The biggest thing for them was they weren't on TV before. So that was also massive. A lot of their players weren't getting access or being like highlighted or showcased. The big controversial thing about LIV Tour is that Brooks Koepka, who went from PGA to LIV, made tons of money. He's now decided to go back on the PGA Tour.
He took the bag. He's like, got the bag.
He said, I'll take the money and then I'll adios.
The bag.
Secured
so that's like the big one that's out there. Another one. So if you were listening to the first two episodes, and I showed a Nelly Korda, which is a top LPGA player, and Tiger Woods, there was a quote that had happened that one of the publications had put out. It is fake news. Tiger did not say that. So we kind of figured, because it was so dramatic and it was so harsh, that I was like, he needs to be canceled if he's saying crazy things like this.
I mean, anything's possible these days. Literally, Nicki Minaj is at the White House. Like, anything is possible, but
we're going there.
you know, it's just but that seems really crazy.
That was crazy. Another part of TGL. So Rashina, if you don't know what TGL is, it's the Indoor Golf Simulator League. They now have the women's version of it coming this winter, which is exciting. They've announced the 5 women's players. So we'll see how that kind of like plays out. One of the things that I wanted to mention, which you can probably attest to, last weekend, the first LPGA tournament stop happens in Orlando. It happens at Lake Nona. And they canceled the brand new LPGA commissioner, Craig, which I very briefly got to meet, but he's young and ambitious and great. And straight away I was like, I like you. I can't wait to see what you do for the league to help like grow it, for the tour, sorry. And the biggest like not boo-boo, but kind of like bold move that he made was that he canceled one of the tournament days because of the weather. But his main thing, he put a whole statement out apologizing and kind of saying that he told the players that he told them that he was going to always like take care of them and look after them. And the reason why he took one of the days out was because it was like freezing temperatures. So was it, from your point of view, was it really cold last weekend in Orlando?
It was very cold. Yes. It was very cold. It was in the 30s.
Oh my God, this is hilarious for anyone watching.
It's crazy.
It's popped off. Coach Shai's makeshift poster has popped off, and she has used her crutch to pop it right back on.
You know what?
Nope, got
I like the efficiency.
Lewis, you ain't coming down, not in the middle of
the
this.
resourcefulness.
No, not in the middle of the podcast. We're going to talk about you, crazy person. So Rashina does agree that it was very cold. You know, sometimes as commissioners and leaders, you have to make these bold decisions, and everyone's not going to like your bold decision. Every player, every athlete in your tour is not going to like it, but you have to make it. And I think you ultimately go, if I was the LPGA commissioner and with my brain, I would say safety first. If it's freezing temperatures, if it's going to, like you said earlier, logistics, is it going to take too long for everyone to finish The the full tournament. Yes, it is. Do we no longer have TV rights? On Monday maybe we don't have access to TV, but it was all of those things go into consideration. Yeah,
it's a lot.
So instead of quickly judging the guy, I would say let's take a step back. He's apologized. He's explained why he did it.
Wait. Why is it a boo-boo if it was actually freezing and he did what was best for the players?
Because everyone always has something to do. Complain about. So if you're like, oh no, they should have played through it. Technically, you play through everything in golf unless it's snowing. That's like the thing. So it's just one of those things. But those were my quick
your quick hits.
Did you knows about all things golf? Okay. I would love to get a sponsor for this part of the Did You Know golf?
We have 4 episodes in. She's ready for sponsors.
There we go. Aflac, did you know?
Exactly.
Give us some insurance money.
Scotch tape. Did you know? We'd like to keep the poster up a little longer than the first 30 minutes.
Post-it notes.
Yeah, post-it.
All right. So speaking about Lewis, who decided to come crashing down.
Yeah, he was over it.
Crashing down with this crazy, in my opinion, PR stunt that he's pulling with Kim Kardashian.
I think anything associated with her is a PR stunt. So yeah,
I have no words.
That's fake news.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotta be fake news because what?
The thing is, she doesn't need PR. I mean, she doesn't either, but she loves a PR moment, and she's proudly said she loves it, which is why he doesn't. So, what is he doing?
Yeah, I don't see what the gain is for him, for either of them. Actually, there are some PR couples I'm like, I can see Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I'm whispering that, but I think that. Maybe they love each other. They like each other now, but I think that came with the PR. That was a PR side.
Oh, interesting.
That's a good, interesting. Yeah, that's a good perspective. Actually.
On that note,
I'm saying this live. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's a good thing my parents don't even listen to this, so we're fine, Rashina.
Super quick. Speaking about Travis, he's also playing he played in the waste management pro-am, I think. So there was tons of fans out there following him crazy. So that was a little, that was good. Okay, so we think it's PR stunt. Does anybody think, if it's not a PR stunt, is Kim showing up to a lot of F1 races?
No, it's all no.
I mean, you kind of have to.
She will for the looks and for, I mean, I don't know.
Unless she's coming up with some new Skims thing. Is she coming up with a new
You have to, just for PR. Now, that's the thing.
They're committed to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it started with well, it didn't start with this, but I'll just go Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. That's the thing. Now Stefan Diggs, Cardi B. That's a thing. You got Ben Shelton and Trinity Rodman. I mean, I feel like you have to lean into it. You gotta lean into it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be there, you're gonna show up. You got to do it. And now that becomes a PR moment, of course.
Right.
I also think
we'll take it from the social media queen herself. That makes
absolutely sense. But Bun, you have an F1 jacket on right now. I have a feeling she's going to come out with some Skims F1 stuff or some Skims Ferrari. She's trying to get into that little world.
It's always about the bag.
It's a business deal. It's
Are
we mad at her for the bag though?
No,
I'm not necessarily mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Get it.
It's just the way
I'm just not a fan, but I'm not mad at it. Girl, go. You have the capacity and the aura to be able to endorse something, and it goes off and takes off. So, she can maybe pass some of that on to me. I would like to, Yeah,
we'd like a couple of bags.
I like a bag or two.
Do we think Lulu for Lewis? Do we think that he? Do we think that he loses a bunch of fans because of this non-Kardashian? You know how people either love him or hate him. Do you think he loses fans because of this?
Depends how long this goes on for. I just can't see this going on for long.
Yeah, let's let it be confirmed first.
Yes.
Neither party has confirmed it. They just showed up at some hotel or something together, right?
No, a hotel. Oof.
Yeah, girl.
I don't know. Let's circle back to that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
second.
yeah.
We'll be circling
What
back
else
to
do you
the
have on your
Kim
list of
Kardashian. We're
topics
putting a
there? We're
pin on
moving
that
on.
one.
Sheena and
Yeah.
I
All right.
are over it.
You know what?
Speaking about
That's sponsored by Post-it notes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Write that on the
Yeah.
circle
about
back.
Skims, speaking about Skims, the
Mhm.
transition is the
Oh,
Olympics, fashion, and the US national team. Actually, if you don't know, Skims is one of the sponsors. Did you know
yes.
that, Bun?
Yes, I actually did because I, as a fashionista,
Did some research?
self-proclaimed, no, I just enjoy this stuff. I read it's always Ralph Lauren, but then yes, I know Skims is in there with somebody else. Who's the other person? There's one more person in there.
J. Crew,
Yeah,
which I
that's right.
find kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's Skims and J. Crew. Yeah.
So what do we? So let's talk. This is the segment which is like the good, the bad, the ugly. So we're all eventually gonna have to pick who do we think kind of like botched it, in terms of not having the best, I guess, Olympic outfit. So this is currently Team USA. So Ralph Lauren, and then that's their opening ceremony outfit.
Mhm.
And then their closing, sorry, I'm sharing screen for those of you listening. And the
Mhm.
closing ceremony outfit is, I don't know if it's actually this, but this is where J. Crew does the skiing and the snowboarding from what I read. US ski and snowboard is J. Crew. And Skims is doing their like loungewear. So can you guys see this?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the loungewear team. It's like underwear and essentially boxers and just something you would be sleeping or, like kind of
So
sweatpantsy
they're not
comfortable.
seen in this. Like
No.
No,
No.
oh,
No.
they're not seen in this because this is comfortable clothing and socks and underwear and stuff. But
sure.
the fact that she's getting like the NBA and she's getting all these big leagues
Right.
and like she kind of has her name out there. So like
So that's like just literally
crazy.
promo and marketing to sell her stuff. Like it's not even yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
So I know the internet kind of broke a little bit seeing the Mongolian teams out.
God,
Yes.
yes.
How gorgeous. They freaking crushed it.
But they
And I didn't
always
even
crush
know.
it. They
I didn't
always
know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know they always crush it.
they
I guess this is my first time really paying attention to it because I'm not really in the know of things. But I didn't know it was a cashmere company. Did you guys know that? I was trying to figure out who it was, but it says, I don't know how to say this.
Goyle.
Goyle cashmere.
Mhm.
Listen, I
Beautiful.
love it. I thought that it was stunning.
Beautiful.
I love their shoot because
Yes.
it really
Yes.
brought in like elements of like where they're from. Like I
Cold.
like
Cold. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Beautiful.
It's stunning.
It's stunning. They crushed it. Okay. So then we have Team USA. I'm not going to lie. I don't care for this pattern. I don't know what pattern we're calling this on their toques and on this middle chest bit.
They call it beanie shy. We call it-
Being,
yeah,
I don't know. I didn't love it.
Would you wear
I-
it, Christina? Would you wear it?
no.
Would you wear that toque? No, you wouldn't wear that
No. Right
Mm.
now I'm not wearing anything.
toque. Oh, correct. Sorry. We're moving past Team USA.
Also, I love Ralph Lauren, but like I just feel like they just play it so safe.
Yes.
And like I want them I need them to do a little bit. They do like the basics correctly, and I just feel like you need to put out a little bit more.
This is gonna be so. Recently, they did a Ralph Lauren purple men's show, and all these like beautiful men were attending, and that's something you guys should go Google after. It's the pieces are spectacular, and that is what they need to be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's put that on the
Ralph
Post-it
Lauren
note.
purple
Yeah,
men's-
there you go. Mhm.
Purple men's show.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the home team, Italy.
Mhm.
So this is gonna sound so stupid. So before the podcast, obviously I was doing some research. I didn't know Armani died. at
Giorgio.
91. Yeah, he died on September 4th at 91. I thought Valentino died, but I guess that's more recent.
Yeah.
Anyways, big. There's no photo of it for some weird reason, but I will maybe click. It's a designer's passing. He essentially he wanted to do all white. That was his big thing because he felt like it was the top of the caps of like the mountains.
Oh,
So
yeah.
his whole thing
Yeah.
is white. I'll try and find a Team Italy photo somewhere. But I didn't know Armani was the sponsor of it. So that was Team Italy. So Lululemon obviously is Team Canada. This is my 5 seconds of venting. Obviously, I'm wearing Team Canada Lululemon summer gear from the Summer Olympics when they first became sponsors. I went last night. As we know, I have crutches and a boot. I went last night to the local Lululemon store, which is pretty big where we live. And I get all excited. I take my poor mother to drive me there because I can't drive at the
You
moment.
hobbled along the mall.
I hobbled in the stupid ass mall. It's far. It hurts. Crutches hurt.
Yeah.
I walk in. Nothing.
They don't have any words.
I walked in aggressive too with those crutches. I started really getting in there. Trying to find somebody.
You really got ring.
Head first, swinging through.
She's tapping into her Winter Olympics.
She hasn't been out in weeks, and she was losing it. If you don't want to be, she is just
because I wanted to. My fun
set
little
my friend
surprise,
free.
My fun little surprise was going to be this poster for today's podcast because I knew we were going to tap in, and then I wanted to wear the new Olympic gear because I thought that would be fun. Like you know,
on brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing, you guys. They had nothing. I walked in. This poor girl's like, she's super cute, very friendly. Obviously, I'm on crutches. She's being kind. Comes straight to me. How can I help you? I said, there's no Team Canada gear out here. Because in the summer, when I first went, they had a whole display. It was beautifully done. Right. She's like, no, unfortunately, the main store at Robson is the only one that has it. I said,
oh, no way. Okay.
What a miss. And you know I love Lululemon. Like, it's from Vancouver. We live it, breathe it, whatever. And I was an ambassador for it. But that, I was livid. So this poor girl said, we do have a bunch of returns from online. So I'm happy to bring those out and show you.
Oh, that
was nice of her. I was still pissed and I bought nothing. I was beyond upset. Anyways, it looks great. So I wanted to buy some stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to buy some of this, but yep, only online, everybody.
Okay, what do you think of it? So what do you think of it? Do you like this stuff?
I like it.
Quilted maple leaf that people are talking about?
I love that.
You like
I like it too.
People don't like it.
Yeah, I like it.
What's the issue with it? What didn't they like?
People just don't really care for it. People don't love it. And also online, I was reading comments. People don't love the big Lululemon logo like on the front. They kind of wish it wasn't like so dominantly right there. But the quilted maple leaf, it's funny. A lot of people are like, we don't love it. But then you hit the comments and everyone's like, I kind of really like it. I kind of
like it.
Yeah, nice. I do too.
It's nice on.
I like the leaf, because it's a little bit unassuming. Yes. And you're like, oh, that's the leaf. I like it.
Yeah. One of the things I was telling Rashina was that this red sweater was in black in the store from one of the returns.
Right.
And they didn't have the big logos in the front. They actually very nicely had it on the bottom right, like smaller, which I thought was a great touch, subtle, which is like we can wear the sweater everywhere, and then you just had it a little bit. Anyways, I'm moving past Lululemon. I like it. I like the collection. I like this like dark purple situation.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Yeah.
I'm a fan. Moving right through.
What's this? Great Britain?
Yeah, but like the
Adidas? Wait, how do they say Adidas? Adidas?
Adidas.
That's how they say it. Adidas.
Adidas.
And Nike and Adidas.
Yeah.
The fact that you even asked who is this is the crazy part. Are you a fan of this?
I mean, look at that picture with the guy just like wearing the like no shirt and he just has the scarf on. Okay, sir. It feels blah.
It's a miss for me.
Yeah, it feels like a ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Correct. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
So it's Adidas and Ben Sherman. I don't quite think I know who Ben Sherman is.
Ben Sherman is a classic quintessential British brand. I just think usually they've done Stella McCartney with Adidas, which is so good usually.
I'm gonna just move past them. They're wasting my time right now at the moment. Montclair and Team Brazil. That's the only image we have, but there's got to be better images out there, but I kind of like it. Like
I didn't know Montclair did Brazil. What an interesting choice.
Yeah. So I will try and find more photos of that so we can tap into that. Okay. This is Team Australia. The one photo, right? This one, the main image. I do love that on the inside of their jacket is every athlete that has won a gold medal. I thought that was really nice. That's
a good touch.
It's a great
touch. I like that.
And it's their like oath, their Olympian oath also like stitched in, and this is native art, which I like. I like the touch of all of that.
That is nice.
Quite genius. Yep.
Who's
I'm
this?
gonna say it. Team France. I think they crushed it.
Francais. Mm.
I
Oh,
would
That
wear all of it.
that
They're
ice
actually,
blue,
it is nice,
yes,
isn't it?
it's
Okay.
nice.
I
I'll show you some other images that I have in a second because I went through a crazy rabbit hole. All of these colors, Bun, you would be obsessed with. They're like every color that you kind of like love with the blue and the pink and the purple and the way it kind of goes.
Like it's like
And their
pastel
jacket,
muted tones. Okay.
yeah.
they crushed it. So I will show you a better image of that. I just want to kind of quickly like sift through to show you guys. This is Norway. I didn't really.
Mm,
It's fine.
It's giving vanilla. Let's move it
it's
along.
fine.
Oh, he said it's giving vanilla. Okay,
Yeah.
that's one of the ones that I had. This is Mongolia.
Sky,
This
the
was
biggest one. You're gonna show them, right? Like the one. What's the team with the big quilted puffer and like
That's
the head? Is it
wait
That's
for
Haiti.
it. Wait, don't say it. Wait for it. Okay, this is Italy.
Like whispering, and I'm like, who was it again, Rashina?
My
So this
bad.
is
My bad.
so I couldn't show you guys the Italy picture, but this is Team Italy. This is just it's classic Italian, I would say. It's all white. He said it was like the mountain top, the ice on the top of the
Sure.
mountains. That was the
Yeah.
thing. I wanted to show you a little bit more. Oh, there's no more images here. Okay, we're going to my Instagram because that's where I had it. Okay, this is the one you wanted to see.
Listen,
This is how it's
Haiti.
this is
done.
beautiful.
Haiti
Jesus.
crushed. Bun, because
Lord.
Rashina already knows the answer. How many athletes?
I was gonna say, how many people do they have on the team? I want to say
How
it's like
many
8.
athletes are in the Olympics, Winter Olympics from Haiti? What's your guess?
8.
Just I'm going to
Confident.
give you one more guess, but it's lower than that.
He was confident.
4.
It's 2, unfortunately.
No, is it just the 2 of them that are modeling? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
no women. It's 2 men. I had to Google it.
Oh, so wait,
But,
what
like,
happens to
how-
this outfit? The woman.
I don't know, but it's incredible. It's like a local artist, and
Oh my God.
gorgeous. Like the
stunning.
whole story behind it. I was reading it. We don't have enough time, but you guys should definitely Google the story. I had tears because it's really about, Haiti's not in a good place right now. I think 90% the government has the whole country running with gangs. It's all very sad. And this artist literally was like depicting like that doesn't matter what they're going. I was even just talking about it. Doesn't matter what they're going through as a country. They're going to show up and they're just going to like fight and be there. And it's amazing. Okay, so this was one that we loved.
Yeah, and that the color against like the snow for the shoot, like whoever came up with that, like
bonus.
Kudos.
Yeah, they need a bonus.
Listen,
This was Mongolia.
Ashley Turner knew there was 2 people.
yeah, Ashley Turner did.
And also Samantha knew it was Haiti. So like the people know.
People know what's up. Okay,
know.
quick one for the Mongolia one that we loved. I mean,
This little bejeweled detail in the like coming. Come on.
Come on.
Listen, the animals in the back.
I know.
Like, come on, like let's go.
Crazy.
I'd wear this toque. Crushed.
Meanwhile, we're like in Canada and the US and the UK is like sitting in a studio shoot. They've like got like a prop thing down and they're just like, okay, stand here, and they've got lighting. Meanwhile, they're just like oh my God.
Okay, one of the things I want to still talk about it, but change it a little bit. It's the first ever time they did a fashion show. I don't know if people know that. So they've never done a fashion show before in the Winter Olympics. I don't even think
it's Milan, so it would only make sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I thought it was genius that they were like, of course it's Milan. We're going to change it up and do it our way, which is why we got to kind of see the catwalk happen. I found this on Instagram this morning, which I actually loved. So I think before the athletes came out with their home country outfits, these are students that are in like a design, Milan fashion design students of this academy or whatever, the class, and look at their outfits. Okay, so I'm going to just go next. So this is them showing. I saw this girl on Instagram, but I didn't understand what country she belonged to and like what the whole. So let me show you the photo first. Does this come into any of your feeds?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, it was all over my feed. I'm like, but who does she represent? I couldn't find it on Google. Like,
actually, maybe, and I didn't associate that with the Olympics, so I was just like, oh, high fashion.
Sure,
right.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is the high fashion, but it's all based off of the Olympics. So this artist, a student, made this, and her whole thing was curling. She thought curling and the way your body moves in curling is how she made this outfit. So that
Wow.
was the vision.
Wow.
Love the
I love
creativity.
genius.
I
This is
love that.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Okay, the next one. So this is another art, all from the same thing. So like I
Student.
also will share this, but this was about the traces of silence, curved and straight lines in skiing and snow. Look at that. So that was like one of the
Ooh.
pieces. Yep. This was ice skater and ballerina. So they gave us like that.
Okay.
So this
I see it.
feed with the students,
Mm-hmm.
I just think is so Italian, so like on point for them to bring it in also to culturally show just the creativity from their students.
Smart.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this whole thing is incredible. I love this. Like if you go back, if you look at the drawing, look at like how it kind of comes out, the
Mhm.
perception.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And I don't know, I was just so proud of them. Not that it matters of what I
Ooh.
think, but this was the movement.
That was
This was
fun.
all about movement, and this is about when your body, when it moves, what it looks like, but when it's still, what movement still looks like. So this was like the depiction of that. Yeah. Anyways, I just thought that this was super cool.
That's
Past
cool.
past all of obviously all of the ones that we've seen here. So let's just quickly wrap it up with the good, the bad, the ugly, and then we will talk a little bit of drama, which my brother obviously loves, and I'll just put her there for the drama
I
piece.
love drama.
Ooh,
What
the
kind of
drama.
You
Yeah,
live
like,
for this
oh
time.
my God. Okay,
The
never mind.
drama brought to you by Bravo TV.
Yeah, exactly. Feature.
Okay, so let's talk good, bad, ugly in terms of national outfits for the Olympics. What is everyone's good? One good.
I mean, it's not even good. It's the best. It's Haiti.
Haiti.
Yeah, come on.
Are we gonna give Mongolia Haiti/Mongolia?
Sure, if we can. But Hades is spectacular.
It
Those
is.
Yeah,
all-
I just yeah, I
It's
go with Haiti like
spectacular.
flat out.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I'll do Haiti/Mongolia because I like them both. The bad. Who was bad?
There's a lot of blah. I just think there's a lot of like
Yeah.
I don't
It's
even
ugly.
remember it.
So who's bad?
Great Britain.
Yeah, I agree.
Bad.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Great Britain was bad. Who else was bad?
US.
US is fine.
Who's ugly then?
I don't know. Is
Maybe
there
Great Britain.
actually
Actually,
I would say the US bad for who they are.
US is
What
bad
you
just
guys
because they didn't step out. Like
Sure,
they
okay,
kept
okay.
it. They played it
Bad.
safe again.
Okay.
And you know what? This is a bit like, what are we doing? I'm gonna give it
Actually,
ugly.
the more I look at Great Britain, it is
It's
ugly.
it's a J.C. Penney catalog.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
She
Okay.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
Like a J.C. Penney catalog.
Nobody wants it, babe. Nobody wants it.
Wow.
Mm.
I really
And
wanted
then
Go
the what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Italy. They're like
bad.
Was it bad though? It's just
was
like
It's plain
clean.
white.
It's clean.
It's
clean.
literally all white, and you're gonna say it's the snow-capped mountains. Like, get over it. Like, Armani would be rolling in his grave. Like, wake up,
Dude,
honey.
he's the one who made that before he died.
When did he die?
Armani died last year, September 4th. That's what I just figured out.
Yeah, September.
He super quickly was like, make it all white, gotta go.
Jesus, bud. You're so aggressive.
He's like, do what you can with the white. Good luck. Gotta go. I mean, fair. Bowed out.
Guys, I really wanted to show you Team France just before we have to switch over to
No,
drama.
Team France is good. I know.
I like Team France
No, it
as
is
well,
good.
but I still say Haiti.
Oh, Haiti by
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one of the best ones I've ever seen, I think. It's just, I'm sad that there's no woman athlete that gets to walk out in that. Come on.
Yeah. Is there a coach or something? You know, because the coach and the team
There's
typically.
a flag bearer that gets
Yeah.
like someone needs to wear that.
Okay, the detail, I know you guys can't fully see this. Maybe it'll take me to like a crazy website. Oh, it's their website. The jacket. Look at the colors on the
jacket.
jacket.
It's good.
Come on.
Listen,
it's incredible.
I don't
Look
know
at the
where I would
patterns
rock that, but
everywhere.
I would rock that.
Yeah.
I
we're
would
going
rock
out.
same. We're going nowhere
Hold up,
cold
what's
fast.
that
Look at the
price?
inside. What does it say? Oh,
What's that
$700
price?
Canadian dollars.
Ooh, I mean,
It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
The Lulu jacket was expensive too. Like
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, they're
But
about that. Yeah.
honestly, France, I would wear. Okay, so aesthetically beautiful Haiti, Mongolia. What I would
Yeah.
actually wear day to day,
France.
Team France.
France. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's look
Where can I buy this stuff? I'm not going to.
Yeah.
me neither, but how nice! Just look at
Yeah,
the
the
color
color palette's
palette.
really good. Okay, I get it.
You
Yeah.
get it, right? I was trying to like help you. It's like why I was so
Yeah,
obsessed.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
where was
Okay.
the drama? We have
Hit me with the drama, mama, because
we have
this
6 minutes to end this. I need. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
first tell
be
the people what's happened.
well
Tell the
first.
people what's happened.
Okay, wait, Rashina, do you know what's going on?
I do.
I love. Of course you do. You've got your finger on the pulse.
I had no idea, but continue.
I was like, shy, Tate McRae. Of course you don't know who that is. Long and the short of it is, this girl's from Alberta. Okay, Alberta's in Canada. She is a pop star. She's
Which
fantastic.
songs? I know
She's
all her songs.
many catchy songs. She's a classic artist that my dad's like, oh, I didn't know who that was, but I hear it on the radio. Okay, great. She recently had said not too long ago, she identifies more as being American because she's in LA a lot. Okay, you know what? If you grew up in Alberta too, it's kind of like our Texas. You too would kind of be saying the same thing, I guess. Long and the short of it is, she pops up skiing down and she is fully promoting the US. Okay, first of all, politically, yeah, exactly. Politically, the US and Canada is also having quite a bit of tension because there's tariffs, there is bullying,
There's
there's all
tension in
sorts
the
of
world.
there
There's
is
tension in the world.
there's tension. This Canadian girl is wearing, and Shy, I'm pretty sure that's a Define Lululemon jacket in red that she is wearing, skiing down and standing there looking the most Canadiana, promoting the US team, US watch,
Like,
US.
where are her PR people? What?
The
What?
chat,
What's
okay, you know what, Sheena, to tie it all in, it's all about the
It's
bag.
all about the bag.
This
And that's
episode, it's the goddamn bag. You know
listen,
what? The end.
that check is gonna cash no matter if you're from the US or from Canada or
No, the
from
check is better in the US because your dollar is 40% higher. So guess what she did? She's like,
yeah.
I'm taking that US check. That is so crazy. That is
But
so crazy.
I'm all about the check and making money, and absolutely, like, I'm all for it. Like the Kim Kardashian making money off Skims, sure. This
Sure.
one is a bit national pride comes into play.
It's crazy.
I think that the missed opportunities. That was where's her
Wolf.
PR person? And nobody talked to her. And the comments, like the people, the Canadians are in the
Listen,
comments. Girl, you're Canadian. Like it's unreal the amount of they're just letting her know.
like, wake up.
Like, wake up, sweetie. What are we doing?
I thought that it was gonna be part of the bit that she identifies more with the United States, and so it was like, like a wink,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
like
Tongue in cheek. Tongue in
like because that's like commercials and TV spots are now leaning into a lot of that. So it's one of those, if you know, but that did not
Sure.
happen here. She was just like, yeah, Team USA. I'm like, huh, no,
Yeah,
not a
no
wink.
wink. Even the owl's
No
like,
wink.
who? And then she's like, and I'll be back home to watch the Super Bowl. Like, what are you? Also, there are 100 million people, Americans, they could have picked to do this. Why in the world would you
her,
pick
yeah.
a
I want to
single?
understand. I want to understand like the backstory.
I would like to see the brief.
Yes. What? There it is.
Correct.
Okay,
I would
right.
like to see the brief and what did it achieve. Because if it was, like I said, if it was part of the bit of like she
Yes.
identifies more as a citizen of the US or whatever, like I can see it, but
Sure.
that didn't happen. So
So here's my thing about identifying more as a citizen of the US. Shania Twain.
The
There's
list is so
Drake.
long.
The
There's
Drake
so
is
long.
massive. Celine Dion.
So long.
They all have residence in the States. Opportunity in America is much big. Lewis needs to chill. Opportunity in America
Lewis,
is much.
you better bring him down.
Louis didn't like what you said about his girl.
Yeah.
Opportunity in America is massive. We know it. All the things. I'm for people to go make their money and all that, but
Also, they're dual citizens, right? They're all dual citizens. So, like, sure,
that's
I
fine.
get it.
I'm here for all
Nice.
that. The only thing is, if you speak to any of those artists ever, they will always tell you that they're Canadian. We're always like, the stepsister to the US, but we'll always have so much pride to let everyone know that we're Canadian as part of it. And I just feel sad for her that someone didn't say, no, this is not the time to take the money.
Right.
This is just, so whoever her team is and people in her ear, I'm kind of like, I don't know, was nobody thinking?
Even if you're born American and you go elsewhere, I mean, maybe not right now, but generally you're like very proudly, I'm American, even if you end up playing a sport in Canada, wherever else, like you represent your country. I mean, Osaka very much like from day one, she was ahead of that curve. She's like, nope, I'm representing Japan. But for the most part, yeah, there is just like, I'm proud of my hometown. It's just weird. The whole thing's weird.
If you're listening on Spotify, if you could give this 5 stars, if that's a thing, and give it a like on YouTube or wherever you're listening, just give it a like, comment in the thing. Let us know what you think. Tell us who your good, bad, ugly are for the Olympics. I want to let you know that the opening ceremony happens Friday, tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will be watching. And let us know if, like, a lot of people aren't that big on the Winter Olympics, but we're massive when it comes to hockey because obviously we're Canadian. I actually enjoy watching curling because in high school, elementary school, we learned how to do curling, which is kind of fun. As kids, we were watching a lot of figure skating, which was massive at the time for us. So I will probably for sure watch the opening ceremony. I think Andre Bocelli is supposed to come with Mariah Carey, so that should be a thing. That duo should be incredible, hopefully. So we will watch that. Let's end the segment with what are you looking forward to for the weekend? It doesn't have to be sports related. It could be something fun you're doing and or what are you going to be watching? So let's start with our main star, our guest, Sheena.
What am I looking forward to? Rest. Yeah, rest. I'm looking forward to rest.
Tennis this weekend?
Yes, actually. I need to book a court for Saturday. So have a tennis match with my partner who was in the chat here earlier. On a Saturday, and then Super Bowl. Yeah.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the Bad Bunny concert.
AKA halftime show. I keep calling it the Bad Bunny concert, but you know, whatever.
And I'm actually looking forward to being at the Davis Cup. I think it'll be really fun. I've never been, so I'm excited to see a tennis tourney at home. Like I've never been to one here.
Yeah, I've been to the Billie Jean King Cup, which has been fun here. So I'm excited to see the Davis Cup. Which the last time I saw the Davis Cup, I was in college in Florida. So it's been a long, long time. When actually I used to. I think they had like an internship or a program with our college with the USTA back in the day. So we were like volunteers to get credits for like sports management and stuff. So so it's been a very long time, probably like almost 20 years for that. So I'm excited for the tennis. I'm really excited to see the opening ceremony. Like that's always fun to me to watch. And the Bad Bunny concert, AKA, I don't know. I'm not a big Super Bowl person, but I like the commercials and I like the halftime show. In the comments, Samantha said Super Bowl, which is very exciting. Love to see that. Someone's on here, Ghost, I guess it says. What's up, ladies?
And lone but not lonely gentlemen. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know if they can.
I love a last minute hello from a ghost. As we're about to log off. Who do you
go winning the tennis? Which tennis tournament?
Yeah. I hope Haley Baptiste can pull out a win. Yeah, that would be a good win. I think
we got to watch her at the Miami Open, Sheena. I know you've seen a lot of her. She's incredible. She is strong. That girl, like it's fun to watch her play. If you guys haven't, it's really fun to watch her play.
I thought we watched her play Osaka in Miami. Did we not? Like it was a great match.
Yeah, and also I think she almost beat Coco. Like she was in the trajectory, and then Coco she's just fast and she doesn't give up on any ball. So that's cool. So yeah, well, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone in the chat for joining. Thank you, Rashina, for coming.
It's been a slice.
More chit chats with you, hopefully.
Yeah. Let me know. I am available, and also my DMs are open.
Oh, yes. One more time. What's your handle, Rashina?
On Instagram, it is Shabina3, SHBINA3.
Beautiful.
So
Slide into those
slide
DMs.
in the DM.
Love it.
And ask her all the questions. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. We'll see you on Monday with another guest, another friend of mine,
Oh, my.
also from our Sports Management Masters program.
Ooh.
Kristen will join us.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kristen.
she's going to join us. She works for US Soccer and has also done amazing things in the sports world. And she's a Latina and a big Bad Bunny girl. So I can't wait to hear all of her thoughts.
Oh, because that'll be
the
post
Super
Super Bowl.
weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Nice.
you on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you then.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.